Hey, what's up, you guys? WWE Fan 0599 here again, and welcome back to HorrorFest 2016. So, today's HorrorFest 2016 review will be for Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. So, Tucker and Dale vs. Evil stars Tyler Labine, Alan Treckton, Catherine Bowden, and Jesse Moss. And what this film is about, it's about when these two harmless hillbillies, like these two literally harmless hillbillies, they go out, on vacation and stuff, and these group of college students, they're going to the same place that they're going to. And when one of these college students gets hurt, the hillbillies try to rescue her and stuff, try to take care of her. But what the other college kids think, is that these hillbillies are trying to kidnap her and kill her. And what turns into this is a hilarious, bloody disaster. So, what did I think of Tucker and Dale vs. Evil? This has got to be the most underrated horror comedy I think ever made, because I do not see really people talk about Tucker and Dale all that much, because this is one of the funniest horror comedies I think ever made. This movie takes a concept that's done, thousands of times, but here's the thing, they reverse it. You know what I mean? And they kind of make the college kids the killers, and the hillbillies, the people trying to survive. So, I just love that about this movie, and it's just so hilarious. I love it. So let's get to my positives, and my positives are, first being the acting. The acting was actually pretty good in the movie. I thought Tyler Labine, I thought he was very good as Dale. I really enjoyed him in the movie. He did a very good job, in my opinion. He was very good in the movie. He was so funny. He's a lovable idiot. Let's just basically say that. That's what he is in this movie. He just does a great job, so yeah. Alan Trecker, I think that's how you say his last name. He was very enjoyable too. I enjoyed him as Tucker. He was very great. I really enjoyed him. He was just great. Very much enjoyed him. Especially just this one scene that involves him with bees. That's all I'll say. He was just great. I very much enjoyed him. Catherine Bowden, she was very good too. I really enjoyed her in the film. And all the other characters, okay. Yes, they act over the top. Yes, they're acting over the top, but that's the whole point. They're supposed to act like over-exaggerated versions of their characters, and they just do a hilarious job with that. And funny enough, one of the college kids is actually the dude who played the red SPD Ranger on Power Rangers SPD. I'm like, oh, he's in this, and he was very funny too. So yeah. Everyone else was really enjoyable. The horror element of it, where it's shows blood, guts, and all of that, that was great. That was just, it fits so well with this movie. It really did. I really enjoyed that. The comedy works probably 100% in this movie. I was dying of laughter at moments, literally out of breath at some points, because of just how funny this movie is. And this movie has some of the most hilarious death scenes I think you will ever see in your life. Because, I'll just say this, wood chipper. That's all I will say. But, just the comedy works 100% in this movie. I was dying of laughter from this movie. I love the camaraderie, the chemistry with Tucker and Dale themselves. They definitely do have great chemistry with each other. And, you do believe them as friends. And I do love that about this movie. They have a great chemistry with each other. I do believe these two as, longtime best friends. And I just love the back and forth with them. So, yeah. Like I said before, I love how this movie takes a concept that's been done 1,000 times, but reverses it. You know what I mean? And it just works 100% in this movie. I very much enjoyed that. The writing's fantastic. For the most part, the writing is fantastic with the movie. I do love the writing for the most part in the movie. The directing is great also. I love the directing with the movie. The directing is absolutely fantastic. Love the directing with the film. The pacing is also great. There was never a time I was bored with this movie. It moved at a very great pace in my opinion. Now, the only two problems I do have with the movie are, first being, Jesse Moss. He plays this kind of psycho, college student. although I did enjoy his character for the most part, you know, like I said, the rest of the actors are supposed to play like over exaggerated versions of their characters. There were some points where I thought he just took it a little bit too far. It became way too over the top at points. I was just like, eh. But just at moments. And some of the writing isn't the best at moments too. Like there were some times where I was like, okay, that wasn't that great. But honestly, Tucker and Dale versus Evil is just one of the funniest horror comedies I think you'll ever see. Please, if you've never seen this movie, just check it out. It is just an awesome horror comedy. So it's time for my official grade on Tucker and Dale versus Evil, and my official grade on Tucker and Dale versus Evil is an A-. Like I said, this is one of the funniest horror comedies I've ever seen. It's hilarious. And like I said, they take a concept that's been done 1,000 times and they reverse it in the best way possible, and it just works 100% in the movie. I love Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Such an incredible horror comedy. Definitely see it if you haven't seen it. So, what did you guys think? If you have seen the movie, what did you think of Tucker and Dale vs. Evil? Leave it in the comment section below. I'm WWE Fan 599, and we'll see you all tomorrow for my review of Brain Dead. Peace.